must fight evil, no matter where, no matter when, and no matter what the cost.
That's the best workout I've had in years. You're good.
I hear that a lot.
I'm Peter Sinclair, and you?
Noelle Bonnier, pleased to have beaten you.
Maybe I was just being a gentleman.
Not many of those around anymore.
How come we haven't raced before?
Probably because I've never been here before.
Do you plan on coming here more often?
I doubt it. I'm not the planning kind.
What kind are you?
The dangerous kind.
Just how dangerous is that?
You just saw. I hate to lose.
I don't call that particularly dangerous.
Competing against me can be.
They have a very nice little bar here. Do you fancy a drink?
I never drink and dive.
Very funny. About a coffee?
Then I won't sleep. A nightcap, perhaps.
Then I won't sleep.
Do I have to remind you that I am the designated representative from a major company in another country?
You, Dexter, are a cheap bounty hunter in an even cheaper suit.
From you, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Look, either something happens real quick or it ain't gonna be pleasant around here, Coleridge.
Inspector Coleridge to you, Dexter. Do I really have to remind you this is London and not New York? I will handle this case my way.
Okay, then handle it. There's only one lousy suspect.
We've alerted Interpol and all the national police forces.
You ain't got nothing yet.
Europe is a big continent.
Look, I don't need a geography lesson. You can reach me at the hotel reference in Paris. It's a logical place to look for her. She's French. And a woman like that can run, but she can't hide.
Now, where's the croissant, Bennett?
Miss Previn thought you might prefer whole wheat toast, sir.
Oh, she did she? And where's the butter?
Miss Previn suggested we eliminate all fats from our diet, sir.
I see.
Mr. Addington, Baron von Treuberg is on the line from Geneva.
Miss Previn, have you been talking to my daughter lately?
Yes, Suzanne called me on Saturday. We had a nice chat.
Yes, well, the one good thing about her being in Baltimore, Miss Previn, is that I eat what I want when I want.
I'll send you up some croissant.
And butter.
And butter. Klaus, you old fox, how are you?
Well, not too good, I'm afraid.
What's the matter? Hunting not up to scratch?
It's the investigation of your bank, Alex.
You mean that hasn't been settled yet?
No, and it doesn't look like it's going to be. Bank examiners are now convinced that it's a case of money laundering.
That is ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Maybe, but since the BCCI scandal, everyone's running scared.
Look, I understand their skittishness, but my bank is not involved in anything illegal. I run a very tight ship.
Maybe, but it's a ship with a large crew, Alex. And there is no way you can vouch for all of them.
We do have stringent control.
Be that as it may, Alexander. Extraordinarily large sums of money have been moved in and out of several numbered accounts. And you're going to have to prove it's all above board, without violating the confidentiality of your depositors.
Oh, thank you so much. Any other impossible task you have in mind for me?
Convince the bank examiners you're not personally involved.
Why would I cheat my own bank?
To finance anti-terrorist activities, in the hopes you will one day find your wife.
That is outrageous, Klaus. And you know it.
I do, but they don't.
Well, tell them.
Well, I don't think that would do much good. I'm sorry about all this, Alexander.
Yes, I know you are. I'll get back to you.
Yes, Sinclair.
Good morning, Mr. Sinclair.
Oh, good morning, Miss Previn.
I'm sorry to disturb you so early, but Mr. Addington needs to see the team.
Oh, I see.
It's urgent.
Yeah, fine. Well, I can be there in about an hour.
That will be fine.
Oh, and, Miss Previn, would you do me an enormous favor? Would you call the others?
Of course, Mr. Sinclair.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Miss Previn? The others?
What can I say? Business is booming.
You look cold out there. I didn't turn the heat on last night.
I rather thought not.
Oh, you did. Come over here.
They're delicious, these croissants, Bennett. Where did you get them?
Actually, Miss Previn just sent out for them.
So sorry I'm late, sir. Something came up.
No, never mind, never mind. Sit down, sit down. Let's get on with this.
Thanks, man.
Now, I have an assignment that is rather out of the ordinary. I have a small bank in Geneva.
Yeah, Addington International Bank of Commerce. Founded 1973, capital worth $124 million at the end of the last quarter, and an excellent track record of investments in the Middle and Far East.
Miss Germain, your capacity to retain facts and figures never ceases to amaze me. At any rate, 2 months ago, our auditors focused on a few numbered accounts that were moving substantial sums of money.
You must have some South American clients you don't know about.
Well, that's exactly what I want you to check up on. Because now the bank examiners have the cheek to imply I'm involved in something illegal.
Oh, but that's ridiculous.
Yes, well, the second the financial community gets wind of that.
But what can we do that the examiners haven't already done?
But when they investigate, they operate under strict procedures. You don't. Now, either the money is really being laundered, or one of the bank employees is embezzling and trying to cover his tracks.
Or somebody's simply trying to nail you.
Precisely.
All right, sir. So where do you want us to begin?
Wherever you have to. No matter what lines you cross. Peter. That's good. That's a good start. Yeah. Well, I think we better convene tomorrow morning. 9 o'clock. And Peter, be on time, would you?
Before I go, Mr. Eddington, would you mind?
How many people have you got out there turning out all this paperwork? I can't keep up.
Just a few checks.
Yeah, more bills. Get me Baron von Treuberg, would you please?
Tennis club membership.
Yeah. Yes, I'll hang on, yeah.
Last week's banquet at the Royal Monceau.
Yeah, I'm still here.
And, I've been, meaning to ask you about this storage.
Storage of what?
The Steinway. Now that Suzanne has a large apartment, perhaps we might ship
that piano doesn't belong to Suzanne. Klaus? It's Addington. Yeah. Just leave it where it is. Klaus, hang on a minute. Is that all?
Yes.
Good night, Miss Previn.
Good night.
Klaus, I want you to put together a meeting tomorrow with everyone at the bank.
I know what you mean about family. I was always fighting with my mother, and then she died. Before I could tell her how much I loved her.
Well, that's a tragedy. Do you have any family left?
No, I'm an only child.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I have 3 sisters, 3 elder sisters. Of course, it gets tougher to see them all the time, with my father and I not speaking. What is it about you, Noelle Bonnier? I've not spoken about this stuff in years.
It's probably because we are a lot alike.
Maybe. Oh, well, at least one knows you can throw the past behind you and get on with the future.
I hope so. Let's start right now.
Sounds good to me.
Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je donne la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit,
Today was very special. You're just like a little kid.
Well, maybe that's because I know you like children.
What makes you say that?
Well, you didn't pass a little baby on the street all night without smiling at them.
And you? Are you always such a soft touch?
Why do you ask that?
The old lady tonight, she was a professional beggar, you know? Yeah. She had on a wool coat and gloves.
The coat was cotton. The gloves were completely worn out. And the shoes were held together with Scotch tape.
Really? Are you always so observant, Mr. Sinclair?
Yes, Miss Bonnier. But when 20 years as a cop will do that to you. Doesn't matter. Allergic to uniforms.
Only if they don't come off.
Aren't you cold in that?
Oh, how did you get on?
We'll know in a few hours. You?
Not bad. There's a lot of suspicious transactions in accounts owned by Martin Powers.
Newspaper guy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He's been moving money to small corporations in places like South America and the Far East.
He's definitely trying to hide something, but why? I'll check it out.
Good. I remember reading an article about his wife a couple of months ago.
Tabloids, right?
They're full of good information.
Yeah, I know.
Well, anyway, his wife, she spends more money than Imelda Marcos in her prime.
Well, that's the kind of woman that could drive a guy to do bad things.
Guys need a reason for that.
extra incentive.
Well?
Monsieur, qu'est-ce que vous faites ici?
Pardon, madame. Who are you?
Are you in this apartment? Who are you?
Well, I was here last night with Miss Bonnier.
I don't know any Miss Bonnier.
Well, the lady who lives here.
Oh, you mean Miss Laurence? She moved out this morning.
Laurence?
That's right. Claudette Laurence. And she never told me she was leaving anything behind.
And she didn't say where she was going.
Monsieur, I never ask indiscreet questions. Now, if you kindly leave, I have a new tenant in 20 minutes.
Yes, madam.
Hi. I waited for your call last night.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Something came up.
That's 2 days in a row something came up. Care to tell me about it?
Nope. Where's Stern?
Nice tie. He'll be back any minute. He went out to check some of his cartel connections.
It's early in the morning?
No, he's been on it since last night, actually.
Well, I thought we'd already established that the bank had no connections with the drug lords.
The bank, yes. But Mr. Powers?
Martin Powers?
Yes. Every trail I followed, it's back to him.
Now, that's pretty amazing. He's a friend of Alexander's.
There are no friends in banking.
Yeah, so it would seem.
Someone in Paris has requested an ID on a fingerprint that matches Mrs. Hargrove Grade, sir, along with information on a Noelle Bonnier and a Claudette Laurence.
Where in Paris?
A multinational concern. Addington International.
Addington? That's Peter Sinclair's setup. He's got a nerve, swans off on some cushy number, and then still taps into our files. Get the arrogant bugger on the phone.
Yes, sir.
The Baron isn't handling things well at all. I think I should recommend a crisis management course.
Scotland Yard is looking for Mr. Sinclair, sir.
He's not here.
Yes, I know. He's not in the building, but I thought perhaps you could talk to them. It sounds rather urgent.
Oh, yeah? Well, who is it?
Inspector Coleridge, line 3.
Well, tell JJ we're on our way. Inspector, Alexander Addington here. Uh-huh, I see. Yes. I see. Well, I'll certainly tell him. I'm sure he'll get in touch with you. Miss Chermont,
Yes, Mr. Eddington?
have you any idea why Peter made a fingerprint inquiry at Scotland Yard?
No, I have no idea.
Thank you.
I'm glad I caught you, sir. I hope you'll find this useful for your meeting at the bank. Martin Powers is obviously involved in something up to his neck, though it's equally clear that nobody from Addington International can be implicated. Have a good meeting.
Hold on, Peter, hold on.
Anna Hargrove Great, what's this?
Your fingerprint ID.
Why did it come through to you?
Scotland Yard just called.
Thank you very much.
Would you mind telling me what's going on?
Well, it's nothing. It's just personal, sir.
Oh, no, it's not. Mrs. Hargrove Gray is wanted for murder.
Action.
The car is waiting downstairs, sir.
Thank you, Bella. Go on.
Well, it's just about the whole story, sir. Noelle, or Anna, or whatever her name is, slipped out of my life about as quickly as she slipped into it.
You've never seen her before?
No, and I'm also convinced that she couldn't have killed her husband.
Well, Inspector Coleridge doesn't seem to go along with that.
So Tubby Coleridge wouldn't go along with bloody anything.
Mrs. Gray obviously made quite an impression on you.
I hoped it didn't show.
Perhaps you better find her.
Thank you, sir.
Is Mr. Addington on his way?
Yes, he's on his way. Gave him the research. I think the meeting will be fine.
Good. Anything I can do for you?
No, everything's just fine. I just need to get into that machine.
You don't want to talk to me about her?
Now, I don't know what you're talking about. Now, will you please move?
To be nervous like that, it has to be a woman.
Oh, come on, Gabrielle. Not all life's problems revolve around women.
Not all. The important ones.
Yeah, well, this is one that doesn't concern you. Now, will you please move? I want to get into that file.
I thought we were a team.
Touché.
You got your answers from Scotland Yard.
Oh, you don't miss a trick, do you?
I'm a professional snoop. Anna Hargrove Gray, alias Noelle Bonnier, alias Claudette Laurence. She's been married 3 times. 2 men a lot richer and older. And they're dead now.
Damn it.
You sure you don't need any help, Peter?
Yeah. Come on, we've got work to do.
Ah, nice of you to phone, Sinclair.
Happy to oblige.
I'm sorry I had to bother your Mr. Addington. You know how I hate to stir things up.
Yeah, well, that's hardly the impression that he gave me.
I see you haven't changed.
Well, you know us policemen.
So, what do you want, Sinclair?
Routine check.
Routine? The fingerprints of a woman wanted for murder and theft?
And theft, huh?
Yes. Almost £3 million worth of jewels. Hardly routine, is it?
No, hardly. Look, tell me, is there an insurance company involved?
Anglo-American. Contacts a man called Dexter. Thinks he's Sam Spade.
Yeah.
Winston Dexter?
Yeah?
Blackwell, Interpol. Can I have a word?
Come on in. Sit down. You want a drink?
No, thank you.
So, what can I do for you?
Inspector Coleridge of the Yard tells me that you're looking for Anna Hargrove Grade. Why?
She's wanted for murder. She takes off with $5 million worth of jewelry that don't belong to her, and you're here asking me questions?
Mr. Dexter, you are completely missing my point. Who's filed a claim that's got your knickers in such a twist?
Well, no one. Yet. But I think it's safe to say the estate might.
I see. So you're implying that Mrs. Hargrove Grade is not the principal beneficiary to the estate?
That's right. Her prenuptial agreement is crystal clear on that point.
But nevertheless, Mr. Dexter, don't you think you're slightly jumping the gun?
Look, unlike you jokers, I like to anticipate a problem. As long as the jewels are missing, my company is on the hook. So instead of standing in my hotel room asking me a lot of questions, why don't you just go look for the broad?
What do you think we're trying to do?
Yes?
Yeah, Gabrielle is down there.
Yes, it's right here.
Yeah, will you put him on?
It's Peter.
Yeah, Pete.
Will you tap into the phone system at the hotel reference from 911? The man's name's Dexter.
Yeah, what's up?
Tap in and we'll find out.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't advise you doing anything right now.
What do you mean, right now?
Look, Anna, the recession, the economy, you wouldn't get near what it's really worth.
What if I can't wait?
Is this the only piece you want to sell?
No.
So you have the rest of the jewels with you?
Yes, I do.
Well, I may have some interested collectors. But of course, the price would have to be right.
It will be.
Anna, I know this is a difficult time. I'll try to do everything I can.
Of course. When can you let me know?
I'll call you tonight.
Here is my number. I'll wait to hear from you.
Your buddy Dexter just got an important phone call.
And what is it?
A piece of the Hargrove Grade jewels showed up.
Oh, yeah, where?
Crescent's, just outside of Paris. And your buddy's on his way.
Okay, I am too.
It took longer to get here from the airport than the flight from Geneva.
Well, if you did it as often as I do, Bennett, you'd get used to it. What's that doing here?
I'm not sure, sir.
Welcome back, Mr. Addington. How did the meeting
What is
go?
that instrument doing here?
When you said it was not Suzanne's, I found out it used to be here before. What a wonderful piano.
I don't recall having asked for it back.
But this instrument needs to be played. It would deteriorate in storage.
See to it that it's removed. Immediately.
First thing Monday morning.
We start work in half an hour. We'll need to review some of Mr. Parr's transactions. Bennett will send you the papers you received from the bank.
Are you all right, Miss Previn?
Oh, I've never seen him that way.
Had I been here, I'd have warned you.
Warn me about what? He loves music. I thought it would have been good for him.
Not with this piano.
Oh, I know. It's a little large for the room.
It belonged to his wife.
Monsieur Croissant?
What are you doing here? Has Interpol finally woken up?
I thought Monsieur Cresson would be interesting to talk to. After all, he appraised the family jewels. Then, of course, you know that, Dexter, because you approved that appraisal. What are you doing here?
Same as you. Except it looks like she beat us both here, doesn't it?
Allow me.
You wouldn't by any chance happen to know where she was, would you?
No. How about you?
Wish I did.
Any luck?
Yeah.
Yes, I faxed a picture to all the hotels in the area, and we've got 2 possibilities.
Let me have a look. Oh, I think I know which one it is. Look, would you excuse us?
Oh, sure.
That's Winston Dexter.
Peter, the gun that killed Hargrove Gray belonged to his wife. This is my research.
Thanks.
10 to 1, it's the same gun that did the jeweler. You want some company?
No, I'd rather handle this one on my own, thank you. Thanks, anyway.
I can't believe it even crossed their minds that we could be involved.
Well, at least now we're able to prove that we were not.
Yes, but Powers can't be so stupid as to be doing something illegal.
Well, there's nothing here to prove that he is.
Then why is he moving such large sums of money to Bogota, Rio, Bangkok, Tokyo, to holding companies whose ownership is so obscure?
Well, perhaps you should ask him.
What?
Wouldn't you want that?
I've taken the liberty of bringing you a light snack, sir.
Thank you.
Since you obviously will be working quite
Thank you,
late.
Bennett. Get Martin Powers on the line now, if you can, would you? And, oh, Bennett, bring up a bottle of that Mouton Rothschild.
The 82, sir.
No, the 66. Martin? It's my fault, I should read the gutter press more often. Then I know what mischief you're up to. Why didn't you tell me about your divorce? hiding assets from your wife just because you're scared she might think you're richer than you are. Oh, Martin, that's bad news. Well, no matter how innocent you are, I'm going to have to report the findings to the bank. I mean, how much further it goes, it's up to them.
It's hard to believe that all this mess was caused by that.
Well, love has caused more problems than life itself.
Well, I'm not sure of that. My husband and I used to say that love is the force of life, and I still believe it to be true. Don't you, Mr. Eddington? To life, Mr. Eddington.
To life.
You specialize in quick exits, don't you?
Peter, how did you find me? I'm so glad you're here. I can explain everything.
Yeah, I'm sure you can, Noelle. Claudette, Anna.
Peter, I was frightened.
Your murder will do that to you every time.
I didn't kill my husband. You must believe me.
I'd really like to. But I'm afraid nobody else does.
I had nothing to do with it. It happened after I left.
But the police say that the bullet that killed your husband was fired from a gun that was registered in your name.
I never used that gun. My husband gave it to me. Guns frighten me.
But what about the jewels? Where are they?
My question exactly.
Oh, damn it, Dexter. You keep turning out like a bad penny. Since when do insurance adjusters carry guns?
Ever since we had to start dealing with ladies like her. And I'll take your gun, Mr. Interpol. So let's take a ride. Get your bag. Come on, take your bag.
Waitress said those clams were, vivant. What is that, they're raw?
Vivant, huh? No, it means they're alive.
What, they eat those things alive?
Yeah.
Oh, man, jeez.
Peter's locator.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll drive.
Wrong. I remember Panama. I drive.
Okay.
And get the bag.
Yeah, Daniel!
People are so greedy, aren't they?
Yeah, the bloody jeweler too, huh?
Cresson, he was part of it?
I had to. He was trying to muscle me.
You killed my husband with my gun!
Yeah, kill the damn jeweler with your gun too.
Yeah, well, you ran away with the jewels.
I worked hard for those jewels. They're mine!
Yeah, well, it still didn't make them yours.
What makes you think they're bloody well yours, huh?
Because your husband and I had an agreement! Get on there! And I took all the risks, right? Get on your knees.
Hey, look at that stone. Peter, stop moving.
Let's hope not permanently.
Let's go.
Her usual modus operandi was one single shot at close range, about 3 inches from the right ear.
Don't!
And what's she gonna be? Suicide?
We're just gonna lose her with the jewelry.
It's far away. What can we do?
Well, we always do something subtle and clever.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to get you involved. That's why I left. It's over now. I didn't lie to you. Dexter killed my husband.
Yes, I know.
Let's go somewhere and talk.
You stole the jewels.
I can explain everything to you.
First, you're going to have to explain it to the courts.
Peter!
Hold on a second. Good night, Miss Previn. Thank you.
Good night, Mr. Adams.
Are you all right, Peter?
Yes, sir. Dexter's dead, and the police are taking Mrs. Hargrove Grade into custody.
I was asking about you.
Well, there are just some women, sir.
They're hard to forget. Yes, I know.
Yeah. Good night, sir.
Night, Peter.
You're wasting your life.
To life, Mr. Eddington.
To life.